Cursed tape, unleashed terror. I found it in the attic, buried beneath dusty blankets and forgotten boxes, a cassette tape labeled "Do Not Play." My curiosity got the better of me. After all, who could resist such a warning? I popped it into my old Walkman, expecting nothing more than a nostalgic trip back to the days of mixtapes and static. Instead, the soft, melodic strains of lullabies filled my ears, each note weaving a delicate thread of calm. For a moment, I was transported to a simpler time, but as dusk settled and shadows crept across the room, the soothing voice began to change. It was subtle at first, the lullabies morphing into something darker, a whisper of fear threading through the melody. By midnight, the transformation was complete. The gentle lullabies had become a cacophony of screams, raw and visceral, each note a visceral jab at my sanity. I could hear voices now, not just one but many, pleading and wailing in a twisted symphony of horror. My heart raced as I tried to stop the tape, but the buttons were unresponsive, as if the device had a mind of its own. The screams grew louder, an inescapable tide of terror that filled the room, seeping into my very bones. Yet, amid the chaos, a single voice rose above the rest, clear and resonant, a child's voice, reciting my name over and over. Desperation clawed at me as I tore the headphones from my ears, but the screams continued, now echoing through the very walls of my home. I stumbled back, my mind reeling as I realized the voice was not just calling my name, it was recounting my past, secrets I had never shared, regrets I had buried deep. Each revelation was a dagger, piercing through layers of denial and self-deception. With shaking hands, I yanked the tape from the Walkman, but the voices persisted, relentless in their torment. It was as if the cassette had unleashed something far older and more sinister than I could comprehend. In a final act of desperation, I hurled the tape into the fireplace, watching as the flames consumed it. The screams rose to a fever pitch, then abruptly ceased, leaving an eerie silence in their wake. But the damage was done, the voices, the memories, the terror, they had seeped into the very fabric of my being. Now, every night at dusk, the whispers return, echoing through the shadows, and I can't help but wonder if the tape was a warning, not for me but for whatever malevolent force I have now unleashed.